Hi, hi, my people. Welcome back to my channel. I am Francisca Miliana Zonki, mostly known as Miss Miliana, a data and AI strategist, tech educator, and a community builder. And on here, I share my knowledge, my experiences, and I get to build with you all, so you're building together. I am a tech person, a tech girly, teaching tech, and all I'm doing is documenting my journey, reviewing my journey, and using this platform as an avenue to keep my diaries and also to inspire other people to know that we're going through it as well. So in this couple of series, which is actually under the bigger umbrella called Keep Building Show, right? We keep building here. I started this at the beginning of the year to review my weekly, but sometimes it goes a week and we don't get to review, so sometimes we do 2 weeks review, and today is another review. I also added vlog as well because my life is getting interesting and I want to document all. One is me starting tennis, and upcoming I'm going to do a lot of things to actually move on to the next level, so I'm going to be documenting all of it on here as much as I can. All right, so let's get into today's review. Let me get the actual weeks that we are on. All right, so I want to find out the last week review we had, which was going to be, we did week 14 and week 15, so we are going to be reviewing our week. Let me check. Week 8. We're going to review. Sorry, the previous review we did was actually week 14 and 15. Oh my god! So we have to review week 16 and 17. So we just entered week 18, which is Sunday, right? Today is Sunday, and actually I'm supposed to be at the court today, like currently, but the weather is not good, so I decided to utilize this time again for another thing. All right, so therefore let me check if my camera is recording before we continue the review. Okay, yep, my camera is on. Okay, so I'm going to use my calendar as a way of staying on, right? So week 16. Oh my god, first and foremost, I feel good. I feel like I am moving into the next phase of life. I feel like I'm getting into doing something bigger than I have ever done, and I am seeking for bigger opportunities, right? So I'm asking myself, what's the next step for me? Is it masters? And yes, it is. Also, what type of organizations do I want to work in? Which mentors would I want to go under, right? Like in person, like having a person mentor, not a far away. I have a lot of far away mentors. Even if it's not a person mentor, I want to pick one particular person that I could actually deliberately go in and be researching about the person each and every week and learn something from the person, right? So to do deliberate mentorship for myself. And that's the second thing. The next thing is also to do big things, right? To actually hit 10,000 income on major creator platform in Africa, right? So we have I know of 2 major creator platform, which is Nestuge and actually Seller, and I want to hit $10,000 on this platform. Nestuge has, in fact both of them just did, but Nestuge was doing that before Seller, that you get a plug when you hit 10,000 revenue, $10,000 revenue. So I'm almost at 1,000 and I'm looking forward to hitting 10,000, so I'm working towards that. So I'm looking forward to doing big things and going out of my shelf. And I'm also praying for a co-worker like someone who really understand what I am building and will work with me. Maybe come to my place for like 3 days in a week. We work together and build together. Like he or she, no, I want a she actually. Right, she would actually help with me making sure that I create content on time and putting it out there, just like a serious executive assistant, yeah, sort of. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I've not put it out there yet because I have to pray about it. And all in all, this is all coming out because I have been praying for I have been intentionally praying, and this time around what I'm praying about is not like, oh God, I want this or that, but I am craving for the next stage of life. So I'm asking God for let's talk kind of vibe, right? I'm like, okay, Father, I'm here for the next 30 days. I'm going to try and have conversations with you, build with you, and listen to you. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing Thanksgiving, praying in tongues, and also getting directions on things to do. So all the desires I'm having is actually from a place of prayer, and that has been it. And I think I started, today is roughly day 13, so I started like 2 weeks ago. All right, so that is a nutshell of how I am feeling, and it's a lot, right? Yeah, so for week 16, as we all know, if you follow these reviews, you should know that by this April I logged in again to keep teaching, and this time around as I teach, I am going to be expanding my teaching courses to digital marketing. I've not been able to fully grab the digital marketing yet, but I'm going to go into that hopefully in May, since we are already ending the month, and still continue data analytics and even create an advanced course for it, and then bring in other people to join digital marketing as partnerships to expand my reach as well. So I'm looking forward to do collaborations as well. Yeah, so that is April. And so last week I focused on teaching, right? So teaching, so I finished, I had 3 courses, 3 set of teachings I was doing for data analytics in April. One is done, yay! And these people were so amazing, right? I went for, I think my previous my vlog has a little bit of them on there. They were amazing, and I love to teach, and I realized that I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Then that was last week. We continued teaching, and what eventful thing that happened last week, I got an amazing news, and I got the go ahead to go for my master's. All right, so I had this thing that I couldn't apply for things. When it comes to jobs, I couldn't just apply for jobs after I quit the bank, right? When it comes to jobs, I just couldn't apply for jobs. When it came to me going for my master's too, I couldn't just apply. It's not because I am being like, you know, when it comes to application and all that, there's emotions involved. So all this while I was thinking that I was running from my emotions, but I'm a strong-headed person. What I want, I go for it. But this time around, when it came to applying for jobs, when it came to applying for my master's, I just go numb. It's like it's not time. I just feel unease until I close the laptop or go on to another thing. I don't feel okay during the application, and that went on from 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026, and I have the go ahead now. For the very first time, I went straight ahead. So now we are moving to week 17. I went straight ahead to actually start looking for schools and researching on the country. Do I want to go to Canada or UK? I settled on UK, and now I'm like, okay, what's next? Like the ease of going through it and me seeing myself in UK is so bad, like it's so amazing. And that is actually you walking with God, you having the peace of mind that yes, it's time for me to go into the next realm of things, and this is it, right? So let me tell you how it all started. I feel most of my friends or most of my colleagues from uni are outside, right? Some are even married now, some are doing their PhD, some are done with their PhD and all that. But it wasn't the same for me. I couldn't apply to jobs, I couldn't apply for masters, all because I didn't have the go ahead from God, right? And it's not like God told me, but then I just couldn't apply. Like, I could sit down trying to apply and I feel unease. That uneasiness was bad. But 2 weeks ago, I just found the peace, and some things happened which was discomforting, and I was like, it's time for me to move out of this place. And the Holy Spirit and I had an agreement that I'm going to spend 2 years in this space. It's 1 year fully, then the next year is going to be planning to move to the next phase of life. But I didn't know. I was thinking that probably I'll just save up money to actually leave like this area to move into another city in Ghana. But I was like, okay, well, if I want to move into another city, then I would want to move to another African country, which could be Nigeria, because I have quite a number of network in Nigeria or Kenya. So I was like, okay, I'll rather go to Nigeria or Kenya for six months. That's going to be a year, so I'll have to look for what to do there. So I settled that in Nigeria I'm going to go in for filmmaking, to learn about filmmaking or to learn about fashion, one of these things. But I think I settled on filmmaking, so I'm going to be there learning filmmaking, but I'm just exploring the opportunities there. When it comes to Kenya, I didn't have anything there, so that was the plan. And the very first plan was also to actually is to teach data analytics, or to do whatever I'm doing right now, teaching, speaking, and tech and all that, for 2 years, right? So in November 2026 will be exactly 2 years. So right after that 2 years, I am planning, like, we've eaten into the second year of me staying here, right? So me staying here, that second year was going to be me planning. So it was me planning to the next phase of life. And all of a sudden, as you know, I started praying, having conversation with God, and I got the full vim. Like, I had it so deep in me that it's time to move, and you are moving on to either Canada or UK. But later I realized, like, the strongness is in UK, and I could see myself in UK. I could see myself walking on the streets of UK. That's how deep it is. And afterwards, I started looking for universities, looking for scholarships and all that, and I was always focusing on scholarships, right? And I am looking forward to actually having to be a Chevening, right? This actually the very first time I'm saying it out loud. Chevening scholarship. I am a Chevening scholar. I've not gotten it yet, but I am. And therefore I was like, okay, I'm going to go. I had a conversation with one of my very best friend at this point. That is my sister, one of my sisters, right? And we were talking. She was like, I knew it. I just knew it was time. I was like, yeah, it's time, so let's get it on. And I find myself researching on how to write best SOPs. I just find myself doing things that first, when I was doing application, wasn't going well. So that's actually one thing I'm looking forward to, and I plan to document it. But I also see that God is not going to allow me document everything or allow me share everything on the go. It's going to happen, and then that's it. So that's opening has happened now, but I don't know how it's going to go. And I'm like, I just want to work with ease that God has given me, so I'm going on to that as well. And so now we've spoken on week 16 was just teaching, working. Week 17, week 16 we wrap up with doing the AI course. Week 17 we actually had the opening for applications, so I've started searching and all that. I don't know whether I'm going to go in 2026 or go into 2024, but 2027, but it's happening. Like, my next move from this space is to go to UK. I just said that, right? And I'm saying this to tell you that do not rush things. Do not push yourself so hard if things are not working out for you. Just go to God. Literally just spend time with God, and He's going to direct your path as well. All right, so that's roughly it. All right, so there were some times of light outs happening last week and all that, but we okay now. And I actually did a little bit of renovation in the room as well. Not really renovation, I've not painted the room. My back, like, I really hate this part of things. I hate it. It's not looking good at all for me. So I'm thinking I'm not going to do white here anymore. I am actually going to make it either this color. Let me show you. Like either this color or like a different color, wine or something. Then the rest will have the white, but here I'm going to change the color here. Right, so that's my next painting that's going to happen. So an overview, yes, I just saw one thing. I got signed up, or I got onboarded onto an opportunity, an international opportunity, as a quality assurance person. Right, more of like a mentor, but I work 1 hour a week. It's funny, 1 hour a week, and I was employed for that. Offer letter is yet to be drafted, but in fact I'm already talking to the boss and also talking to my mentee, so I'm like, I'm on. So yeah, that is actually another income starting to come in for me. And so far what have been sustaining me is actually my teachings that happened this April, and the teachings that's going to also happen in May that people have paid for. That's what I've been sustaining me. And God is faithful. Oh, God is really faithful. And I told God that, in fact, I don't need to worry about money anymore, so do your thing. And it's been amazing so far. So in all, my week 16 and 17 is going well, and it's going to be like the next level is unlocking the next level. The next level is being unlocked. The next level of me creating content like never before. The next level of me getting my masters done. The next level of me hitting 10,000, right? Let me say it right. Me hitting $10,000 monthly. Right? I see it happening monthly, right? I'm going to hit $10,000 and keep hitting it till I hit, I think the highest flag was about 500,000. We are going to hit 1 million. Trust me, we are going to hit 1 million. And I also see myself also going to schools to actually talk to them about the digital space. So it's more of like me ushering myself into the next phase of things. It's scary, and I feel like I can't do it all by myself, and I know God is with me, but I feel like I need someone as someone to hold my hand and someone to cheer me on. And I can't just choose the person that will cheer me on. I can't just choose more of like my executive assistant. I can't just choose my next level of best friend. I can't just choose, but God is going to choose it for me, and that is it. I am looking forward. I am thinking, so far the only person I trust more is one of my sisters, who will be coming back home. But if she comes back, she's also a traveler like me, so it's like, can we do this together? But let's see how it goes. I want someone who is very present as well, so I'm just going to pray to God for that, and he knows what I want, so he's going to give me that person as well. In terms of relationship, nothing is going on there. I have learned a lot around it, and this is what I mean. Let's talk a little bit on relationship, then we wrap up for this review. So for relationship, I have been single since May or June 2025, right? So my breakup happened roughly after my birthday last year, so roughly by July is going to be exactly a year since I broke up with my ex, and that relationship lasted for 8 years. Yeah, it lasted for 8 years, and it was 8 years of me transforming and me growing, but the relationship wasn't growing, and decisions that one person made affected the other and needed to be ended and then move on. But out of that, I realized that my price level has gone up, my value has grown. I was growing my value, and fast forward to the people I've met so far, I realized that people are attracted to me because of what they see me portray, and it's a good thing, right? They see me to be very vocal, very intelligent. They see me to be doing amazing things, and they see that I'm going to be a great person. And because of that, and I'm beautiful, and because of that, they get carried away that she's going to be a perfect person that to date. Like, they get attracted to that, and when they get into my space, or when I get into their space, they are uncomfortable with me, right? So one of them was like, I'm too, like, I got into their space, right? It's like, we'll get there, right? I got into their space, and all that he could say was that I'm a harmful. I'm paraphrasing, I've forgotten what he said, but it's more of like, he didn't like see me to be this. I'm a harmful. Note this: I'm a first child, first daughter, first granddaughter, first of everything actually. And I really have my bubbly self, I have my little child self, and when I get comfortable, when you invite me to your space and I get comfortable with you, when I say space, not like your house or something, but into your world, right? I get comfortable and I show you my bubbly self, and it's like, ish, you are too much. So at the long run, the conversation ended that, oh, it's not you, it's me, I need to take care of myself. And then that ended the conversation, and we never spoke again. And fast forward to the next person, like, same thing. So I've seen the pattern that they get attracted to my social life, they get attracted to what they see on socials, me working, me creating content, teaching and all that, and they see that, oh, this girl is going to be big, like, this girl is going to do this. But I've not seen them actually say, I want to build with her, I want to be her leader, right? And when they come off that way, you know that this person is very interested in your growth. Like, a man should be your leader and all that. So in the long run, I searched around, I was like, nah, this is actually not right. So I also watched a TikTok video 2 days ago or a day ago, and it was more of like a pop the balloon, and the lady was actually giving chance for the guy to talk. And when the guy was talking, they were talking back and forth, and the lady said something that the guy was asking, well, what would your first date be like and all that, and the lady was like, you will choose, right? So the guy is going to choose where to go to, how to do this, blah blah blah. More of like, the guy is the leader, so we choose everything. And it was like, okay, how would I get to know you? And the lady was like, you will get to know me when I enter your world. So in a relationship, this is what I'm taking, and this is what I'm going to look out for, right? Your guy, or the guy that's trying to approach you is more of like, this is who I am, right? As a guy, this is what I do, this is how I live, all right? Oh, I want to take you all out, can we do dinner this Saturday, so and so, this one. All that is the guy's preference, okay? So when I get into your preference, when I go for the dates, I see how you behave, I see the food you like and all those things, and I see the environment you keep and all that. I hear how you talk and all. Then I'm going to make a decision that, oh, I want to get to know you more. I want to get into your world to know you more. So when I get into your world, it's like you inviting me, oh, I want us to do this more. It's like, okay, fine, I think we can see. So all that while the guy is leading, and after a while, like, you are now going to, the lady will now go and choose that, okay, I think from what you've shown me, your leadership and all that, I would like to, like, now if you ask me, oh, would you be my girlfriend, or would you be willing for us to build something together, I'll be like, okay, yeah. So when I say yeah, it's more of like, okay, I have agreed to enter your world with you, and then now you get to know me and get to know how my world is, and if it's possible for us to merge those worlds together, then now we think of building a future together. So that's where I've thought of it from. And also that's where I've also realized that when it comes to someone approaching me, a guy approaching me, it shouldn't just be about, oh, I'm beautiful, oh, I'm very intelligent, oh, you are doing this, I like who you are and all that. But it should also be that I see you are beautiful, I see what you do, I like who you are, and I actually believe that I can help you grow. Like, they should have, it's not like they're come to tell you that, oh, I can help you grow, but actually they should know that I am willing to lead this person. They should know that I am willing to actually help this person go into her full potential. So that's what I'm looking for. That's not like, that's what I believe God wants for me, is to give me a man that is going to lead me to blossom into my full potential, whilst I also help him grow as well. So that's like relationship now for me. So right now I'm not in any relationship. Am I searching? Am I the one supposed to be searching? Right? I'm not supposed to be searching. So if they're searching for me and they find me, like, yeah, we'll think about it. But now I am just single, and that's it on relationship side. For friendship side, well, I don't have the very close friend to call each and every day, but I have good friends around me, and I'm grateful for that as well. So in a nutshell, my 2 weeks has been good, and it's actually a season of it's actually a season of breaking into the next level. So I'm praying more, and I'm just being focusing more, not to be distracted by humans and my desires more. But yeah, so breaking into the next level of life happening to me now. I'm turning 27 next month. Right, so I see it happening, and I think 7 year was going to be a memorable one with a lot of testimony of traveling and all those things happening next year for me. I mean, my next birthday and my next year season. And it's been amazing talking to you and reviewing week 16 and 17. So the theme for week 16 and 17 is what? Breaking into the next level through prayer, through convictions and peace of mind. All right, thank you all for watching, and I hope you're learning, and I hope you're inspired, and I hope you realize that this thing is not one-way street. We are going to get it one way or the other, and it's been amazing reviewing my weeks with you. See you on the next review or on the next vlog. Bye for now.